And we are live. Good morning, Crypto Warriors, and welcome back to Gem in the Crypto, episode 725. Today is Thursday, May 20th, 2021, and I'm King.
I'm Bitcoin Zay, and we are here to bridge the gap between cryptocurrency and the community Monday through Friday at 10-ish.
Today's top stories: Bitcoin price gains 40% in a day. PancakeBunny tanks 96% following $200 million flash loan exploit. U.S. Fed, OCC, and FDIC to set up interagency team for crypto regulations. Guggenheim CIO Scott Minerd backflips on crypto, calling it Tulip Mania. And nifty news: Instagram's NFT platform may be upon us. But first and foremost, let's go ahead and check out those crypto prices.
Oh, yeah. So looking at our prices for today, Bitcoin, $10,000 candles both ways, now at $41,921. Up up 13%. Let me zoom in here so you can see. Ethereum at $2,921 is up 13% as well. Binance Coin at $403, up 23.4%. Cardano at 186, up 27% today. Dogecoin at 42 cents, up 14.8% today. XRP at 123, up 2.5%. Polkadot coming in at $30, up 16.9%. Internet Computer at $188 has no data because it pumped so hard. I think it was between 80 to 110%. Sort of watched that one live. And Bitcoin Cash, $848 is up 12%. So if you have weak lettuce hands and you let go of your crypto yesterday in a panic, you definitely missed some of the best dips of all time. And I've never seen people more bullish on a dip in the market. So hopefully you held, and I know a lot of people that listen to us do. So shout out to you. Congrats.
Yes, and Maurice Parks, thank you for the tip. Much appreciated. Antonio, what's going on? Kevin, Mr. Gambo, Slamp, Tasha, Lyle. Boy, oh boy, there were some good deals yesterday. Thank you for all those who bought the dip. What's going on? Shannon, Lyle, Leroy, Patrick, K. Scott, Madam Crypto, Jiu-Jitsu, DC, Layla, Jams, Malik, Wendy Nichols. Good morning. Good morning, all. Yeah, Torrance J playlist. It was blessed to get that BNB at $275 and $300. There we go. Not only BNB, but again, people, I mean, clearly said last night or yesterday was the day to consolidate some of your altcoins going to Bitcoin, because when it shoots up, it was going to shoot up and leave everything. And damn, 40%. For those who didn't catch it, Bitcoin Zay knows this. For anybody who's on that ByteBit contest right now, that trading contest, I mean, literally, I just came in and swiped up some good placement numbers yesterday. I didn't even go crazy. I'm doing it more or less for the percentage swing, not for the actual capital gain. But yeah, I decided to go 10 times long on that thing at 34,000, quick 70% gain on that competition. So it's just like this is easy, people. Come on, 70%, and literally I got in like 30 seconds. No, it was like 3 minutes. It went 70%. And I was just like, man, exit trade.
That's good. We catching now and throwing them back. Let's go.
Go ahead and get top 10 this competition real quick. But yeah, so I mean, people, seriously, like this is what we talk about. Everyone thought Bitcoin was dead all of 48 hours ago. And again, the price is still lower than that $65,000 price I'm sure some people bought in at. But this is the way it works. If you're trading and you're paying attention to the price every day, you're probably one of those people trading and not investing. You're investing, you shouldn't be looking at the price of Bitcoin, I would say, until December, after Taproot's fully activated. That's when you should look at the price of Bitcoin again. But if you are trading, then yeah, yesterday was a day to consolidate into some of these altcoins that you either truly believe in or into Bitcoin. And for those who did, it definitely were rewarded. So I want to make sure we pointed out, I was on a different show yesterday too, and I pointed it out. I'm like, this was a time to consolidate and start to kind of go long if you wanted to. All right, and again, we're talking about Bitcoin as the price gains 40% in the day. As altcoins, Cardano and Dogecoin also join. I'm not sure why they put that there. I'm assuming it was some clickbait. But again, in a sea of green for Bitcoin and altcoins on Thursday, as a tsunami of optimism erases the previous crypto bloodbath. Again, it's not really a bloodbath in 48 hours when it happens every year, 6 to 8 times a year. But for those who want those articles, this is Bitcoin getting it swollen. You can see in the picture as it hit 42,000 on May 20th, as altcoins joined the largest cryptocurrency in its record-breaking comeback. These candles were crazy. How much did Bitcoin actually go up by in dollar value?
Oh, yeah. So we had, for the first time in Bitcoin history, a $10,000 candle down and we had a $10,000 candle up in the same day. And people have been saying this for a while, like, hey, one day we're going to see a $10,000 candle. Well, we saw 2 in one day. It's like, man, are you not entertained? I don't understand how people get into this market and are not entertained by the price swings that they see simply because of leverage. And a lot of people who oversold or overbought at high prices, people that were going all in long because they thought it was going to take off. And no, the market smacks you again. It actually says, like, here, the past 24 hours have been a test like no other for Bitcoin, as selling pressure drove it to 30,000, only to evaporate and allow a run to 40,000, all within 5 hours, people. We've never seen anything like this. And I love the fact that new people are starting to see exactly what this market is about, because everybody, and we'll talk about this other coin that just left the building, but when we talk about price swings in crypto, when you go to sleep, you can wake up and whole position gone. And that's what we mean by that. I'm pretty sure they shook out, I think, what we say, $350 billion wiped out in one day. Yeah, they shook out a lot of people.
Yeah, and I mean, again, just looking at the on the margin side, the margin trading was going crazy yesterday in both directions, long and short. So I mean, it's clear to see, especially I can see how they shook out a lot of people too who are expecting, because I almost decided to go long at like 38, 37, and I don't know, I just had that weird feeling. But I'm sure they probably shook out a lot of people right there at the 42 mark, the 38 mark, the 35 mark. Like, all right, now's the time. And either the market itself or the exchanges were like, no, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. So, yeah, people definitely got slapped in the face with those liquidations. All right, PancakeBunny. Speaking of the next one up, PancakeBunny tanks 96% following $200 million flash loan exploit. What is going on with PancakeBunny?
Wow. So condolences to those of you who may have invested in something like PancakeBunny. It is a Binance Smart Chain native DeFi protocol. It suffered a vicious exploit with more than 200 million being drained from the platform. I saw somebody tweet this out when it was down 70% and actually watched it live tank another 26%. So again, PancakeBunny lost 96%. And this is exactly how it happened. The hacker used PancakeSwap to borrow a huge amount of Binance coin. They went on to manipulate the price of Binance coin, and they ended up getting a huge amount of Bunny through a flash loan. The hacker then dumped all the Bunny on the market, causing the Bunny price to plummet, probably triggering sell orders from other people's bots. And then the hacker paid back the BNB through PancakeSwap. So basically, it just showed the exploit, and Bunny pumped from 150 to 240 before plummeting to $0 in 30 minutes. That's what we mean, people. $240 to $0 in 30 minutes. So whenever you think you can time the market, even if you think you can take a nap, you can't, because you can look up and all your net worth is gone if you put it into something like PancakeBunny. Stay away from things like this. If you look at the website, you can obviously see it. It's pretty much a scam. They got I was looking at the APY last night. It was like 296%. They had another one that was like 97, another tier. It was like, come on, man, this is not going to happen. And the flash loans that get exploited a lot of times happen on these new chains. So be careful out there.
And it's crazy that this was actually happening. I was on the show yesterday. Shout out to SSN. And one of the things we were talking, somebody mentioned like yield farming, some project I never heard of. And I was like, this is some of the issues with yield farming that they're not going to tell you about. People, like, if you try to do some of these projects that are smaller caps projects, smaller liquidity pool projects, just relatively unknown projects like the APYs, ROI, all that stuff, the APR, yeah, it is over 300%. It is a crazy amount, but there is a reason why. As I mentioned, all of these platforms are in beta, people. Like, you are crazy as hell if you think these are like the main. This is in beta. Polygon, Yearn Finance, Uniswap, SushiSwap, PancakeSwap, ShibaSwap eventually. Like, all of these are in beta. They even tell you on most of the websites, like, hey, this decentralized finance is brand new. Trade and enter at your own risk. And this is why, people, when you're talking about a 300% return on something, it's usually because they're not countering in the impermanent loss, or things like, hey, a hacker could probably exploit this project better than they could alternative or more popular ones. So just something to think about when you're looking at some of these yields or these farmings. Like this cartoon shows, it's one of those things. Ain't no fun when a rabbit got the gun, I guess.
I mean, look at these percentages: 508%. Come on, man. APR 181. That should be an instant scam scam signal for you. You should instantly your wire should go up and say no, that's not possible.
What was it? Was it 500 and something?
Yeah, 500.
What was the one below? Did I just see 1,000 something?
One was 4,739%.
Come on, people.
4,739%.
You're not in the first group in the project. You're the first person in the project. Like, your money is the liquidity pool. So, and to be fair, listen, risk and reward. There are some like projects have started small. People have provided liquidity and they've blown up. And these have been the people who's like, yo, I put 2,000, 5,000 in. I literally got 100, 200,000 back. Like, this is crazy. Or the people who got the Uniswap airdrops. I'm being told those Uniswap airdrops today, or not today, but when Bitcoin was at its high, were worth up to like $74,000. So literally a free $74,000 airdrop. Initially it was like 9,000 and it went up to 40 something or 70 something. But the point is, when you see those high returns, those high yields, like I said, there is a reason. They're not just giving, look, 4,000%. You think Jim and the crypto don't know about that? Of course we know about it, folks. Like, but there's a reason too. It will literally stress your portfolio and your own mental state because, again, while it looks good, as Jam said, beware of anything you buy on Binance Smart Chain. Do your due diligence because it costs $400 to launch a token. I know because I did it 2 weeks ago. Hilarious. It's funny you said that, Jams, because we are also talking on the show about possibly creating a token on a live stream. Are we still doing that this week or next week?
Yeah, I was thinking about
one of these days
showing how easy it is to clone a GitHub and then just change the wording, change the coin, and have it up on Binance Smart Chain. I wanted to do it live on the show. We can do it sometime soon. Maybe next.
But that way we can just literally show you all how quick you can actually create a project. And yeah, I mean, low key, we might need to do another Dogecoin or create a live crypto project. The US coin, anyone who watches the Crypto Warrior coin, some BS coin, make it like you can mint 2 billion every 30 seconds. I don't know, something crazy. And then watch the community behind it go nuts. Like, oh yeah, you heard about the new one they made live? Oh man, everybody knows it's decentralized. They made it live. So that means if everyone must know about it. Like, no tokenomics, just straight up. Oh yeah, they made it live. It's for everybody. It's for the community.
Hey, man. Hey, we had a dude on Clubhouse. He was trying to debate us on buying ass. He was like, grab some ass. It's going up 5x. And then we looked at the chart. It was down 50% in 2 days. And it dumped from wherever. And I'm like, come on, man. All these coins people throw on, it's so easy. And people are pumping, dumping. They're dumping on you so hard.
Like I said, you have to decide, like, are you here just for the fiat money? Are you here just for the money? Are you here to be an investor, a trader? Are you here for the technology or a combination? Because each one is going to make your portfolio look totally different. Because if you are here for the technology in the long term, you know that these projects like Bitcoin can actually change the world, then you're just going to park your money and not worry too much. But yeah, if you are here for the pump and dumps, then come rocket, Ash Coin, Moon, or is it Save Moon? I mean, you got Dave Portney pumping Save Moon when the guy already came and told everybody he bought at the top and sold at the bottom. And I'm sure he probably did it again. Listen, here's the thing about these multimillionaires and billionaires. It don't mean shit in crypto, because what happens is they're bringing all this money over to crypto. Let's say you got $10 million in USD. That is a real 10 million. You can go out there, or real, right? You can go out there and buy a house, cars, whatever with it. And you park it in Bitcoin and it dips 30%. What's 30% off 10 million people? That is a nice little $3 million haircut, which will make any multimillionaire or billionaire, if they're going $100 million, so forth, it will make them very sick. So these aren't the people you're supposed to be listening to. They're flip-flopping in and out of the market, and they clearly don't know what they're doing. Because again, if they did, you talk about David Portney. Let's throw Elon Musk and all these people in there. Elon Musk, how much Bitcoin did you just buy? You didn't go long on that shit? You didn't put $1 million worth of Bitcoin long. Worst case scenario, we get liquidated and we have more Bitcoin to cover this. Like, what are y'all doing with your portfolios? Y'all got millions and billions of dollars worth of Bitcoin, and y'all not even flipping it the proper way. This is crazy. It makes me sick.
People talking about which coins to make. We should make a Dino coin, and all the money we raise, we use it. Tar and Feather, Jamie Dimon, and whoever else we've talked about on the show. Any other dinos we talked about. Dino coin coming soon.
I like that. Yeah, Dino coin. What's going on with David Headley? Thank you for the tip. David said, keep it up. Yeah, I do like that. We do a Dino coin. And I guess it'll go to the bail money of those who tar and feather regulators, or not tar. I guess that's a little excessive. Somebody told me molasses and feather.
Molasses and feather, yeah, whatever. That's a soy boy tar and feather. We doing tar. We finding some tar.
You molasses and feather somebody out in California, they might be like, hey, yeah, he tried to take over the nation. Like that, California go crazy. He tried to murder him. He tried to hang him upside down. You look at somebody the wrong way in California, you catching the charge, people. I'm telling you. Heavy Productions, Morning World. Heavy Productions, thank you for the tip. Morning World, where can you farm Matic and Ada? And I hit the like button. We 200 deep, under 100 likes. Promote good media. All right, yep. So as we answer this question and start giving shout outs, since you all don't want to hit a free thumbs up button, we're going to stall out this show real quick. And as we do this, so you can farm Matic, of course, on Polygon. That's the most popular one right now. They got that $40 million reward going out. Oh, and free game right here. I know Matic is pumping people, but one of my questions, I had on this show yesterday, SSN, Stop Struggling Now. Shout out to Eric. Met him up in Sacramento. But one of the questions I have for people who are talking about Matic and Polygon on that is what's going to happen when that $40 million bonus wears off? Will it be enough steam to pump the community to stay in it? Or once that bonus wears off and that yield farming percentage isn't the same, will we possibly see the price of Matic take a steep dip? So who knows? They still got money in the budget right now. I think we still got another month or two of farming to go before that budget runs out. But that is my question. As more people find out about it and it gets popular, again, you can farm it on Polygon. Will that price dip? Now, as far as Cardano, not exactly sure you can farm Cardano. I know you can stake it on wallets like Exodus. I think you can stake it on Binance and possibly even Bybit. You got anything to add to those two?
Nah, that's the only ones I've thought of too. But yeah, so I think Cardano's for staking. Not sure if you can farm it.
Yeah, you can stake it right now. I think it's too late for the farm. All right. How are we looking on those likes? They're looking a little low, buddy. Smash that like button. Hey, oh my goodness. Torrance J playlist. I actually gave the same advice yesterday. That the people are talking to, they're like, they've been in Matic for like at least 6 months. I was like, now's the time to get out there. Like, listen, when you all get these crazy returns, what are y'all doing? Staying in them. Like, take your money, take your profit, and go do something with it. Pay off all your debt, pay off your bills for the next 6 months. Hell, literally pay off your mortgage or your rent for the next 6 months, and then start grinding so you know every check is literally just profit instead of anything going to anything. But I don't get it. But I'm with you, whoever just said that. I think it was, let's see, Torrance J playlist said it. I agree. If you've been in Matic, like, yeah, it could go to $40. I agree. But also take it off the top, people. You have just literally made a lot of money. Get out.
Not being greedy.
Jonathan Dodson, thank you for the tip. Jonathan tipped us just to give us a reminder. Say, looking forward to the masterclass. We are in the process of making videos now. It will be out soon.
Oh, yeah.
Felipe Aziz, finally, I made a live. You get a like, he gets a like, everyone gets a like. You see what happens when you make it live? We give you a shout out. Boom. And Rashu, thank you, Rashu, one of our in-house crypto warriors. So I trust this advice. He said you can stake Cardano on your rye or something. So something to pay attention. One last thing I'll say before we move on, people, when it comes to all wallets right now and exchanges, I'm talking about the online and centralized ones. Watch out. Hey, Bitcoin Zay, your people, Edge wallet.
Oh, yeah.
I'm about to migrate off and delete it. I got 2 transactions still in queue for 24 hours right now. Real scary. Real scary.
14 is pretty good. I mean, hey, I hit them up. They hit me back in a couple hours. I was good with my little problem.
Hey, I just did the test too. I just hit them up as well. So I'll be checking it out in a few hours to see if I get a response. But right now, they scare me. I hope my Bitcoin price buy-in, my swaps. Hey, a lot of people.
I was about to say everybody's exchange was down yesterday.
That's true. But hey, like you said, that was the time to do the audit, and we did the audits yesterday. Gemini went down too. Gemini, Winkle Boss, come on! What are y'all doing?
FTX, I think. Binance was not allowing withdrawals.
FTX.
Yeah.
Who else? Like, people, this is why you got to stay away from these exchanges and stuff.
No. FTX stayed up. That was the only exchange I know that
they stayed up.
Yeah. Everybody else was falling by the wayside yesterday.
Man, it was crazy. I saw Gemini was down. To be fair, they came back up relatively quick, but still, I was like, oh, here we go. Gemini, Edge. Changely. I actually took a screenshot about this. I have been telling you all about Changely for how long, right? I think, I'm not sure which provider it was. I don't want to just throw a random name out there, but it was another big crypto company, for example, like Exodus or someone who uses Changely. They put them on blast yesterday. They were like, hey, we're having problems with our service provider. Put Changely right next to it. I was like, screenshot, thank you. I tried to tell people 3 or 4 months ago, and all of a sudden now you have actual exchanges and wallets pointing the finger at them too. So yeah, that was the scariest part about the last 48 hours to me. Not the price dip. The scary part was watching these exchanges stuff go down. But with all that, more FUD on the way. U.S. Fed, OCC, and FDIC to set up interagency team for crypto regulations. That is right. Crypto regulations have been in the news since 2018 after the top was in for cryptocurrency, specifically Bitcoin. But it looks like American financial regulators are considering establishing an interagency policy sprint team to address fragmented cryptocurrency regulations. Many financial regulators in the United States are considering, again, establishing this sprint team. Michael Zhu, the new head of the Office of the Comptroller of the Currency, announced that the agency has been in talks with the U.S. Federal Reserve and the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation about setting up an interagency policy sprint team focused just on crypto. If this isn't the most corrupt shit we've seen in our face, I don't know what to tell you. How is a regulator telling the general public he's talking with two private companies about setting up a task force against cryptocurrency, these two private companies' main competitors? Like, that don't make any sense to me. You have a regulator, a public regulator who gets paid by the general public, telling two private companies, we're going to establish a task force to help you against your competitors. Like, this paragraph in and of itself is showing you they are corrupt. Like, no, who is voting for this team to get established that we are going to pay for, that's going to help the Federal Reserve and Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation? Like, who's voting? Who's giving them their money? Who's voting for this? No one is. They're just doing it. They're literally just doing it with taxpayer money. Again, a virtual hearing of the House Financial Services Committee on Wednesday, the OCC head said that he discussed the initiative with Fed Vice Chairman of So he just a public regulator discussed the initiative with the chairman of a private company and the chairman of another private company, and said this is a really important issue. The rise of crypto has got a lot of attention. Cryptocurrency will destroy the Federal Reserve and the FDIC. So I can only imagine how many positive things those two private companies had to say about cryptocurrency when it came to this regulator. It's crazy.
Oh, man. And the worst part about this, like we said in the title, they formed a regulatory Voltron, is at what point do you sit down with another group of people to try and defeat your opponent? Well, it seems as though it happens whenever you get popular and you make enough money. Soon as crypto and Bitcoin hit $1 trillion markets, here we go with these interagency platforms, when just last year we couldn't get them to agree on anything. Nobody could agree on anything within these regulatory agencies. That's why it's such a great area. And now they're teaming up to try and combat crypto, because I think they see it's not going away. So they might as well try and regulate where they can. And I'm sick and tired of these hall monitors showing up every time something innovative comes. We stifle it with regulation. It takes 2 or 3 years for us to get around to it, and the rest of the world is moving forward. Again, these Ned Flanders, at this point, it's egregious, and they're working with each other. Like you said, two private companies and a government agency. This is how it works, people. They team up. They try to combat you, but all that means is that we are doing something right.
All I have to really say about that, people, is whatever. Like, that's the way of the world. I'm not mad at it. That's the way it works. I just would ask the general public not to judge me when you start seeing me do shit that's good for me too, or good for my community as well. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so I'm not mad at it. This is the way of the world. Governments have been governments. Empires have been empires. I just hate when people are like, "Whoa, you haven't got your vaccine shot yet?" You talking about from the same people who behind the closed door doing this? Like, no, I don't trust them. Sorry. Like, when I start coughing a lot, I'll go get it. I don't know. But that's my point across the board when it comes to everything. Like, hell no. Like, I'm not about to just be listening and following rules because other humans put them on me, and because the punishment is prison or they'll kill you. Like, that's not a reason for me to follow a rule. Because on the flip side, it's a slippery slope. Those rules could be heinous rules that you start to follow as well. It just so happens that most of them are not at the time. But no, I'm not following rules from other humans who are making closed door deals with other humans about how the rules are going to govern the general public. Like, that's stupid. Malik Moore, shout out to Malik Moore for that big tip. Said just got some gold off the pump, still holding. Have y'all looked at the Guap Coin project? You have Bitcoins. Ever your thoughts on that?
Yeah, talked about it in the first book by Tavonia Evans, project for small black businesses to transact with each other. You can get a masternode today. So yeah, noble project, and check it out for yourself.
All right, I know Bitcoins, they might have to get out of here, so let's go ahead and try to cover these last two. And if you got to leave, I'll finish it up. Guggenheim CIO Scott Miner backflips on crypto, calling it tulip mania. You heard it here. This is crazy. What's going on, Scott Miner?
Oh man, so it seems though in a complete 180 on his stance just a few months ago, Chief Investment Officer of investment giant Guggenheim has reacted to the crypto market crash by referring to it as tulip mania. He said this on Twitter. I actually saw this when he tweeted it out as well, and he got smacked around by a bunch of Bitcoiners. Compound Finance founder actually says Scott is dead wrong, bordering on financial malpractice. The supply of cryptocurrencies and assets does not increase as a function of price. That's like saying the supply of stocks increase as demand does. So again, you don't really want to combat against some of the smartest people in the world, which are in the Bitcoin and crypto space. And we've heard the tulip argument before. We're way past tulips. This is 2017 arguments. Energy, tulips is dead. We got the Bitcoin dead for the 400th time. All of this are old ways to try and FUD Bitcoin. Makes no sense. So Scott Miner is definitely a huge dino at this point. Super dino.
This man really said, I had to go back and actually read the tweet. That's why I'm scrolling down. He really said, as prices rise, currencies multiply until supply swamps demand. Like, you are dead wrong. You literally said, as the price rises, the supply will rise.
What an idiot. That's what I'm saying. And he's a CIO. People listen. They listen to these people. Fucking idiots. And they at the top because they kiss enough ass and they don't combat what their daddy tells them, CEO. And then they get on stage and say dumb shit like this and then reveal themselves. We've seen plenty of CIOs and CEOs say stupid shit over the past 6 months because Bitcoin is hard. You do have to learn.
This man literally went from coming in super late. I think Bitcoin is probably at 40K already, actually. Came in late. Hey, guys, Bitcoin's going to 400,000. Matter of fact, it's going to 200,000. No, it's going to 600,000. That shit like tulip bulbs. That's who the world listens to and invests in. That's who regulators allow to have licenses. That is like these are the groups and the people who have their foot on everyone else's neck. So again, I'm not mad. This is American business. All I'm saying is that, hey, you guys, like, y'all don't even know how to do this for real. We're coming. We're coming. And I don't hear nobody being like, oh, why y'all don't use profanity? Don't be like this.
Never.
Don't be like that.
Show soft ass up. That's all I'm telling you. Smell like bitch in here. Y'all had y'all chance. Y'all's over here crying, making up shit. Y'all stupid.
All right, last but not least, Instagram's NFT platform. Again, I'll cover this if you got to run. NFT artists claim Instagram is building an NFT platform, while Beepo is working to create a fully holographic NFTs. But of course, the main part of the story we want to cover real quick is digital artist Sean Williams claims that Mark Zuckerberg's Instagram is working to create its own NFT marketplace. That's actually an amazing idea that makes no sense, but I can see it being a big market early on because people would just be like, oh, I want to NFT my photo. And it's like, yeah, Facebook's like, yeah, we'll do it for $40. And then you do it, and then people realize it's like, all right, what am I gonna do with this? Nobody cares about your personal photos. But again, story time. Instagram is building an NFT platform right now, and they're reaching out to upcoming artists in the NFT space to help them build it. The catch, they're reaching out to artists in our community to give them insight on what the NFT community needs and disguising.
It was a whole thread. It was like, when I read the thread, it was basically, they're trying to give them $1,000 to basically give them the creative ideas that'll make them billions. Slap in the face, if you ask me. And a lot of creatives are mad because this is par for the course. Usually they bring creatives in because they think they're just creative people. And they say, I don't need to pay them that much. But if you sit in a room with $1 billion company and you show them how to make NFTs, you should be getting either a piece of the pie or well over 5-6 figures in one chunk, in my opinion.
Yeah, as you it says here, they wanted us to sign a one-sided NDA with an honorarium of $1,000 while we sit in a room with upper-level management and the dev team to build product. Hey, welcome to Hollywood. Yeah. That's right. Hey, listen, you guys know how many NDAs I got out there for every major Fortune 100 company on the planet? Like, it is crazy. And I fully believe what this person is saying, because I got NDAs over NDAs to where if I even act like I'm mentioning something, they're going to sue me one day. So I fully understand what they're saying, and I actually agree with them, even because he's talking about Facebook. I know about that $1,000 honorarium and the NDA from Facebook personally. Hey, shout out to Facebook. They've only done good by me, so I ain't mad. But I do know that is how they offer their deals, like as a fact. So yeah, that's probably the game. They're probably reaching out to 10,000 creators saying, hey, this is what we're trying to do. Boom, 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 boom. So it sucks that it's happening like that. But again, welcome to America.
Welcome to America. And before
other than that, I know Bitcoin's Day and myself, we got to run today. It's a short show as always. Thanks for watching. Make sure you all smash that like and share. Bitcoin's Day, you got anything?
Yes, tomorrow, 2 free Bitcoin pizzas for 2 different people. Join us for Fuck Bitcoin Fridays. Clubhouse and YouTube, make sure you join us. Only time you can get the pizza is if you're in one of the cities that are on the website. So make sure you visit it, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, make sure you join tomorrow. Fuck Bitcoin Fridays. It's going to be super lit. I don't know. I think I don't have anything to do tomorrow afternoon, so I might start drinking early, get this show turned up. We'll see what happens.
About to get super turned. Let's do it.
All right. Last but not least, Stacey Mitchell. Thanks for the comment, fellas. Huge shout out from Fort Meade. Shout out to Fort Meade. And thanks for watching. Cheers, and we'll see.